Now to that frightening story from a woman who says she dated a self-proclaimed serial killer. The man accused of using dating sites to prey on and attack women. Now one is coming forward saying she narrowly avoided the same fate. Ariel Reshef is here with that story. Good morning, Ariel.
Good morning to you, Robin. Zynea Barney says she thought she had met her dream guy on a dating app until their relationship took a very dark and violent turn. Now she's speaking out to warn others, saying her story could happen to anyone looking for love online. As authorities look into that man's claims, he's killed several women.
I relive it every day, you know.
It was the romance sparked on a dating app Zynea Barney says turned into a horrifying near-death experience. The 26-year-old mom speaking out to ABC News about her tumultuous relationship with 27-year-old Danueal Drayton, the man now suspected of killing a woman and sexually assaulting at least 2 others, all of whom he allegedly met online.
I felt guilty in the beginning because I kept feeling like, how can I not see the signs?
Barney says the relationship started out promising.
You said he almost seemed like the dream guy.
We talked about everything. He started to become my best friend in so little time.
But months later, a red flag as she intercepted a phone call from another woman.
And I said, no, you should have been honest with me. I shouldn't have to find out like this.
She broke it off. She claims Drayton persisted, sleeping outside her home, buying her gifts, begging for her forgiveness. Until last month, when he told her he was heading to California. She agreed to meet him and he asked her to drive to a nearby park.
He was like, so you really don't see us getting back together? I was like, no. And that's when he just looked at me in the car and then jumped across, had both of his knees on top of my knees while my seatbelt was still on, and my car was, he somehow pushed my gear into park. And I'm sitting here, he got took 2 of his hands, stuck his whole thumb in my throat, and that's why I still have the mark to this day. He kept his thumb there and was like, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill you.
At some point, did you think this is it?
When he was choking me, I can't even describe the feeling. That's when I kept feeling like this is it.
3 workmen in the park noticing Barney was in distress.
The guys that came to the scene, they called the police. If those 3 men didn't appear, I wouldn't be here.
Drayton was eventually arrested for attempted strangulation and slashing Barney's tires, but a judge later granted his release. Weeks later, Drayton, a fugitive, wanted by the NYPD for the murder of 29-year-old nurse Samantha Stewart and the rape of a 23-year-old woman. A fugitive task force and Los Angeles police eventually arresting him last week in a North Hollywood hotel, where they say he had raped and attempted to kill a woman he was holding hostage. He pleaded not guilty to those charges. After his arrest, Drayton claimed he had committed as many as 7 murders, though authorities have not been able to verify the crimes ever occurred.
Has this changed your outlook on those online dating apps?
Completely. I deleted every single one, and it's just so scary because you just never know who somebody is at all.
And ABC News has learned Drayton was convicted in the past of 5 felonies in Connecticut, including harassment and strangulation. Now a lot of people are wondering why a judge allowed his release after that assault on Zynea Barney. Well, the Nassau County Court tells ABC News there was no way the judge could have known, and the judge didn't know there was an out-of-state criminal history. Authorities say that once he's extradited here to New York, he will face murder charges, guys.
Oh gosh, my gosh. And I got to tell you, the advice that you gave yesterday, those suggestions about what to do, because a lot of people are on these apps, I heard from a lot of people that were very thankful about that.
Well, I'm glad it's helping.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, Ariel.